What is your view on the dollar keeping its status as the world's reserve currency?
Well, I think that the system will have to be modified because the way things worked, we imposed discipline on everybody else except ourselves, because we could print our money, and we abused that, and we actually consumed in the end 6.5% more than we were producing. And that's now being reversed, and I don't think that you can ever go back there again.
Interesting. So how are you positioned currently in the dollar?
Look, first of all, last year I came out of retirement to preserve my capital, which I did. I'm now once again going back to retirement, so I'm not active in taking positions. But actually, the dollar currently is very strong, much stronger than it was this time last year. And that is actually a measure of the sickness. It's a fever chart in a way, because people don't buy dollars because they want to hold dollars. They buy dollars because they owe dollars and can't renew their loans. So that's the dynamism currently that is supporting the dollar.
Right. So I would imagine you are still having some discussions with the fund managers who are managing the fund on a daily basis. I mean, would you advise them to be long the dollar here at this point, given the way you just described?
Well, look, it's a very complicated thing, and of course I know exactly what the dollar is going to do, but I'm not at liberty
You're not going to tell me. Okay, well, what about the British sterling? You have said that you're no longer,
same thing applies.
short, though.
Same thing applies. We did short it at $2. We covered it, and actually there I can say I have no position.
No position. Okay. What is your position on the euro right now, either as a trader or as an observer? Because there are actually people who are questioning the euro's viability as a long-term currency.
Well, it's a very complex situation, because there are grave tensions within the euro because of the different performance of different economies, and that is actually exacerbated by the widespread use of credit default swaps, which allow people to speculate against interest rates of countries. However, I'm pretty convinced that in the end the euro will hold together, because the benefit of belonging to the euro are very great, and the events of the last few months have proved how important that is. So no weak country is going to leave the euro.
You don't think so? Because there are some people who are speculating about that.
I know, but they misunderstand the situation. There is a lot of tension, but actually that comes because the richest country, Germany, does not want to be the deep pocket bailing out the others. That's the cause of the tension.
Right. So should Germany be doing more in your estimation?
No, I think that they have a pretty solid argument in their favor. First of all, their historic memory was seared by hyperinflation, the way ours was by depression. So they have a different attitude. Secondly, they are actually stimulating their own economy, and they say that that countries that are in fiscal imbalance are not in a position to stimulate, and that is correct.
Okay. So can you tell
us? That's why the stimulation should come in other parts of the world, and that's why, for instance, the Germans ought to be one of the most avid supporters of these special drawing rights, giving buying power to the poorest countries.
So if all those folks are wrong about the euro coming apart, or the eurozone coming apart, or individual countries leaving, is the euro as a currency a good bet here on the long side?
Well, it's a complicated, as I say, it's complicated, and everybody should make their own bets.
Okay.